Well, here we are on Thursday evening, 8:59. I'm about an hour and a half ahead of myself. I can hear the audio. Good evening to Tony Wallow. How are you this evening? I don't have anybody with me in Zoom, so there's no sense me expanding it yet. I'm trying to find the day of the week, basically like this picture. I kind of like how that looks. I may have to actually make it myself. Put some of those programs I downloaded to good use. So kind of off my schedule a little bit. But we've had dinner. I've taken my meds. I thought I will just go ahead and get this going early tonight, as opposed to waiting till nearly midnight in some instances for some people. Talked to Darren this morning, talked to Blackwatch this morning, talked to the VA for a whopping hour. Well, I basically listened to the VA. I'm trying to think of how many people we have in there. There's only about 2 of us that actually participate. Everybody else just kind of sits there. I discovered I had a Western Digital 2 terabyte hard drive that's in perfect shape according to whatever that program is that we keep checking stuff with. The Crystal Disk Mart. You'd think I would remember that, but I didn't. I did get a lot of things moved off of bad drives today. Been a pretty good day. This morning the weather was really nice, sunshiny, no wind, t-shirt and shorts weather, and this afternoon it's literally 20 degrees outside right now. Coat, gloves, hat, fire in the fireplace if you got it. It's really cold. But there's still no snow on the ground, so can't really complain. I guess maybe I should send out some invitations. Seems to be the norm, so let me see what I can test 2 things here. I can check out what my lag is like, and it looks to be not too bad, about 5 seconds or so. I can go over here and send out some emails. This is where I need someone in here to help me keep this going, because it's just hard for me to... Hello, Kenny Witten. Good to see you again. I saw you earlier today. I don't remember if I saw Tony Wallow or not. When I was trying to follow Doug's stream, I couldn't listen to it because I was doing something else, and I just can't concentrate on 2 things at one time. I don't quite have that capability or ability to do. Who am I leaving out? Likewise, Speech Ringer, Jeff, Gary, Chris, Alex. It'll come to me. And send those out, and that's done. So we'll get back to there. 3, 2, 1, and pretty close to 5 seconds on the lag. That's not bad at all. I really wanted to hear the stream with Carrie because I really wanted to hear what they were saying about the RoboForm. But I didn't get that opportunity. Yeah, I'm a little earlier tonight, Jeff. Lorna got off at 6. We had a Filipino dinner and watched the first half of the Chargers and Chiefs game. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and start this show early tonight. See how it goes. So we will see. Hopefully you can join us. More than likely, we'll still be going. One way or the other, we will probably still be going. So, my brother texted me about half hour or so ago. Said he's feeling much better. He's just got to get his oxygen numbers in line, and that's going to take a little bit of time. And it's good he realizes that. Um, I was glad he got a private room. I'm sure that helped out quite a bit. The respiratory doctor was in today, and they lowered his oxygen again, but his numbers are still good with the supplement of oxygen. But when they take the supplement of oxygen away, they've improved, but they're not near where they need to be. So, I see Blackwatch has joined us in the chat, and apparently he wants to confine somebody. I don't know. I don't have a Studio A or Studio B. I have this, which is not truly a studio. Don't really think it ever will be. I do want to get a light behind the camera that's facing more toward me. I hear that's the way to go, but I don't know. Right now I've got the light above me and 2 lights to my left, and maybe I'll get one over to the right one of these days. So I don't really have much on my mind. The VA thing was interesting. Today's was all about exercise and movement, which, while I know I need to do it, I'm not real good at doing that because of my leg situation. And they were okay with it. I'm sure they want me to do other things. She was like, "We know you can lift weights with your arms and things." I'm like, "No, I can't." So we will see. I did not say. Yeah, I know. I was just merely pointing out that I don't have an A, B, or C. Now I do have Studio 1, 2, and 3, but that's a different story. Some of you may or may not know they had a big typhoon in the Philippines, and Lorna's brother's house was hit. The roof was taken off, or roof, depending on your pronunciation of the word roof or roof. We just got off the phone with them not even 10 minutes ago. They're all fine, and they are in the process of repairing said roof or roof, which was good, because we seen video of it, and wow, I thought our little storms through here were fierce. The storm I showed last week that we got, that was mist compared to what they were getting. I mean, it was just 150 times worse than that. It's just terrible. It was really terrible. So I haven't heard any dings yet. Do I have my volume on? I should check the volume. Let me see if my volume's here. I do have to block the screen, because if I don't, well, you know what? I'll just see what happens.
Rest of guys, you zap them.
Okay, it works. I got volume. That was a movie I was watching. Compliments of Darren today. He sent me a movie. So far, it's been good. It's a cam movie. Those of you that don't know what that means is people sit in the theater with the camera and record the movie, and you can tell it's a cam movie. Thank you, Tony. He says the audio and video is good. That's good. I was wanting to test the video in my headphones to make sure or the audio in my headphones to make sure it's good, because as of yet I've not heard anybody wanting to join me in the Zoom. Maybe that's somebody trying to tell me something. I don't know. Let's go over here to participants. Nope, don't have any. So, wow, hair looks great. Got on my $700 casino t-shirt. That's what I always joke about it. It was free. But I've seen people spend bunches of money to get stuff like this. I would ask what's on everyone's mind, but since no one's here for me to ask that, I can't really ask that question. 9 days, I believe it is, till Christmas. I've got one present wrapped. I think tomorrow we might get a few more wrapped. I actually did wrap one. It's for Lorna, and then she can wrap everybody else's, because it'll have to be nice and neat and pretty. With hers, it can look as horrible as it does. And it does. It looks pretty horrible. Can't really disclose what it is because she might be watching the stream. You know how she doesn't watch, but yet she'll make comments in chat. So, um, I was actually going to do an experiment today. I wrote something down last night, Jeff said, and I wanted to go see something about it, and then I didn't get around to doing it. Dolly's ego. Um, What Dolly are you talking about? Dolly Parton? Dolly the clone sheep? Dolly, who I don't quite understand who you're talking about? I don't know. Did I miss something on the news today? It's just possible because I only watched the weather. So you're going to have to give me a little bit more information than that to work with here, other than Dolly's ego. Awkward silence. Nothing like it. Can't believe nobody's joined me in Zoom. Is Zoom working? Maybe it's not working. I was having problems earlier today with it. I couldn't connect to the VA's deal for a while until I restarted the computer, and that seemed to fix it. Let's see what I got going on here. No. Ken has lost his mental. Oh gosh, no. I lost that years ago. Years ago. I don't think I really ever had it to lose. We're being totally honest. I should go put my San Diego shirt back on because I'm going to read everything Blackwatch says, literally word for word. He's going to put something in there in a minute that's going to get me in trouble. I don't know how many people have seen the movie Anchorman or not, but Will Ferrell is in it. It's just hilarious. Hey, Alex.
Hello.
You are. There you go. Hey, Catherine Anna Hauserman is in the house. Would you like the link to the Zoom meeting, Catherine? If you would, just let me know in text and I'll get it emailed to you. You look like you're feeling a little bit better, Alex. Are you feeling better?
I feel like I'm better. I just have had like no appetite for like the past 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Now I wonder who Johnny Weissmiller might be. I wonder if it's the famous swimmer from Indiana University. I just wonder.
Hello.
Hi, Catherine.
I switched off the YouTube volume.
I seen that. I noticed that. Thank you very much.
Today I was faster. Yes.
Yes, you did good. Did real good. Well, let's see who Johnny Weissmuller might be. I'm quite sure it's not the swimmer from Indiana University. We'll bring him in anyway. Oh my goodness. So how's Catherine today?
I'm very well.
Good.
I helped to I had support today, so I helped someone to fix his PC issue. He 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 stopped his PC while his PC was updating.
Oh.
Yeah, and because he put Windows 11 over Windows 10, which I did not realize he did until we checked out like all the partitions he had in Windows, in the Windows install. When you do a new install, you see all the partitions listed. I was like, okay, now I understand why your computer was so slow, why it would not correctly install or even reinstall correctly, because every time he shut down his PC, the PC would try again to do the Windows install again. Yes. So yeah.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
So we deleted every partition. Then we set up Windows 11, and his computer is now so much faster, which it should be because it's an AMD 5800X. That's not a slouch.
And just like that, we're now a tech channel, not even 10 minutes into it.
Sorry.
You're fine, Catherine. You're fine.
No, I'm boring.
I'm just waiting for, oh, now he's a ghost by stairs.
Well, that's me too. I'm boring. So I'm just as boring as her problem.
Not boring at all. I just said we've turned it into a tech channel. And I spent all afternoon moving data from my drives. I wish Jim was here because he'd be so proud of me. I moved all the data from those bad drives onto a new terabyte or 2 terabyte drive I just found that's in good shape. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Darren got with me and Blackwatch got with me, and we sat here, and it went relatively quick. I only had one file that was 9 seconds long. It was a video I did years ago, and since I couldn't really remember why I did it, and it was only 9 seconds, I just deleted it. There was no need to keep it. So yeah, that was good. And I got another email from Amazon today. The 3 terabyte drive that started out Monday at $79 is now $70. So I think I'm going to hold out a little bit longer just to see if the prices keep dropping or not. So
yes, check it. Maybe in 2-3 days it's even cheaper.
I don't check. They send me an email. I don't check it at all. I get it. I get about 2 emails a day from them, and one is always about the Western Digital red hard drive. So now obviously their algorithm has picked up that I went and looked at it. So of course they're going to send something.
Red is for NAS.
Right,
Yes.
right. But it's my understanding I can use that on my desktop with no issues.
Yes.
So, but right now, in all honesty, I've got the 2 terabyte that's in the machine itself. I've got a Western Digital 2 terabyte external. So that's 4 terabyte. I don't think I'm going to need much more, honestly.
For one?
For data.
You want one drive only, yes?
No, I was trying to just get everything organized, and the consensus was get another M.2 and a mechanical drive as well. Well, I don't need either one because the mechanical or the M.2 is just going to be for speed. I'm good with what I've got,
Okay.
the one that I have, and then I've got two 2 terabyte drives that are in great shape. So I'll just use those for my data drives.
Yes.
The big headache I got in front of me, Chunky, your cheese. I think you spelled cheese wrong, but I'm no English major. The big headache I've got in front of me is by moving all the data from that one. There he is, Jim. His ears must have been burning. Jim, if you'd like the link to Zoom, let me know. I'll email it to you. The biggest issue is when I get into DaVinci Resolve, now that I've moved the location, I've got to change the location on all those pictures that I've done, and I do not relish that at all. But I have to do it. Otherwise, I've got to start all over again or do it the long way. Let me go send Jim an email. Go ahead, Catherine. I'm going to bring the globe up.
Can't get somebody to write you a batch file to do that?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
or if you just change the location path inside DaVinci, it should recognize all of them.
Right, but I don't know. That's the whole premise, Greg, is I just changed the location and the path, but I don't know if it'll catch all 55 pictures by one change or not. I really don't. It'd be nice if it does, because that's, what, 5 minutes worth of work maybe?
Yeah.
So that
You
would,
can always try it and see how much
right, right,
it
so,
got, and then do the rest by hand or something.
yeah,
If there is really no water chance.
yeah. Or I'll get with someone, maybe Alex. Alex, can you write batch files?
No.
he,
All I
he had
really
to
know
think
about
about that a second.
All I really know about batch files is that the extension ends in .bat, and you write them in Notepad, or at least what I've seen. People write them in Notepad and then change the extension from text files to all files, and then name it .bat at the end.
Really?
But
That's all that's all I know. And then when you run it, it executes like a command prompt, and it executes some command, whatever you program it. But I don't actually know the actual programming.
What about Ken?
Ken,
Yes, Catherine.
Not Ken.
what did I say wrong now? What?
I'm laughing at Jimmy the Cricket.
Ah. Aha. Okay. Okay.
Because you said
Oh,
Ken.
check in the internet, because it may well be someone else had this problem before. Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
there may be somewhere a forum post that addresses exactly this issue. Yes.
Yes. That is
And
it.
I would be willing to say more than likely there is. 'Cause
Good. That's a good, very good point. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm not the only one. I mean, if my little old pea brain can think of things like that, I'm sure these guys have been doing it for years. They've come across this issue and then some. You catch that, did you, Catherine? Oh. Oh,
Give me the cricket and the cricket noise. Yeah.
yeah. I know, I try. All right, when I got a thing over here to, oh, wait, never mind. My Chrome wants to update, and I was trying to figure out how to do it. I just clicked the update button.
That's my chat down in the lower left-hand corner of my monitor all of a sudden.
I
YouTube.
don't know. For Zoom?
No,
Oh,
for
for
YouTube.
Oh, again, I don't know. Let me go over here and see.
Did you?
Wow, I don't even have chat. What's going on? Go live chat. There we go.
Did you take it out? Decouple it, or?
Yeah, you can pop chat out, which I don't recommend you do, because you'll run into more issues by doing that. I don't think what I'm doing over here will have an effect on that. Oh, new Chrome update is available. Relaunch. Relaunch. There we go.
Stupid Chrome.
I don't know. My computer was doing some odd things earlier today, and I just restarted it, I think, 3 or 4 times. This computer, when I restarted it the first time, the resolution of the screen is always off. I have to restart it the second time for it to go to what it's supposed to be. And I don't figure that out. I haven't been able to figure it out. And I'm so used to it that that's what I do. I start it, my screen goes from this, huge, beautiful screen like this, and when it restarts the first time, it's a little bitty window about like that big. Restart again, and it goes back the way it's supposed to be. So, hey, I got one for you, Catherine.
Yes.
Earlier
yes.
today, we were playing with this Western Digital drive, and I've got a USB cord that's about 4 feet long, It would not work on my new build. No matter what USB port I used, it would not work. I plugged it into my old machine and it works just fine.
So, your old machine is Intel.
Both of them are Intel.
Both of them are Intel.
Both of them are i7s. One's a first generation i7, the other one's a 10th generation i7.
Where did you plug the USB cable in on the new machine?
On every USB port I could. All of them. I tested every one of them out. And it
so
would not work.
It doesn't matter if. Did you install the chipset driver?
Back in July, I'm sure I did, yeah.
Might have a newer one out.
It could be.
Okay.
It could be.
Maybe the cable is an older cable. How old is this cable? Do you know?
Oh, I have no clue, but I'll show it to you. The only thing that's weird about this cable, go ahead, Greg.
I got the chat back. I had to hit default view and then it came back.
The only thing that's strange that I find on this cable is it has two capacitors on the end. It's got the regular USB here, and then it's got the goofy little one right there. And everything fits just fine.
So you have a USB A to a USB A? Or to a USB B?
Sure. I have no idea. All I know is the end that goes in the computer looks like it should. It's normal. I don't think I can get it close enough. So that plugs into the computer and it works just fine. The end that goes in the Western Digital is going to be difficult. That right there.
That's a mini B
Yeah.
to
That's a mini-
USB A.
Okay.
Mini B USB A.
Okay. But why does it work in one computer and not the other computer? That makes no sense.
You got the
You
cable
didn't
handle.
install the correct, maybe you didn't install the USB drivers or something. Maybe it requires extra USB drivers to be installed before it'll work.
Okay. Let me write that down.
Yeah, maybe it's a USB driver issue. Yes, because this came with the this cable came with the Western Digital drive, or
Let's say yes for lack of I don't remember. It's a good possibility that it did come with it, yes.
because to me this looks like
Printer?
an older digital camera cable.
Yeah, but it's 5 feet long, so I don't think it would be for a camera.
Yes. If you plug it in, does it make any sound? Does it go ding dong or anything?
When I plug it into my old machine, yes, it makes the ding dong sound that when you plug anything in, yes. When I plug it into the new machine, no sound. When I plug it into the old machine, it makes a ding dong and brings the pictures up. I can show you. I can show you guys. Hang on one second. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the sound or not.
I've already told you what to do this afternoon.
Yeah, I forgot to write it down. You're gonna have to tell me again or email me.
Lord.
What can I say? I forget.
On your forehead.
What am I looking for here? This.
USB safety removed. Install it.
USB safety removed. Okay. Got it written down. All right. So
Then end the task. Then end the task that's going to the USB.
okay. So we'll hit that up in a minute because I know there's going to be several USBs on here. Which task do I know to end?
One that's going to that USB.
Okay, because you know I'm so technical. Are they identified USB 1, USB 2, USB 3, 4, 5, and 6?
Bring the thing up.
Well, I've got it. I'm showing it right now. So you guys see right here, it says big drive 2G, and then CD drive. That's the Western Digital. I've never been able to get rid of this. I'm okay with it. So if I reach up here right now, and I unplug, did you guys hear the noise or not?
What? I couldn't hear you for the noise. What? Do it again. I couldn't hear you for the noise.
So now I'm going to plug it back in.
Oh, he's gonna do it too. Oh. Who's on first?
No device sound.
No, it didn't do anything yet, but it did this earlier today. There it goes.
There it goes.
And it pops right up and it opens it right up to here. And
What
then
happens when you hit the eject though?
You shouldn't have to do the safety eject anymore. Windows has been updated. Barry said that many a times.
oh, you
Ken
know, I
wants-
didn't even think to do that. I just unplugged it. I never even thought to do what you just suggested.
Ken wants to hear the sound.
Yeah, that's all it is. I like the sound. So now, if I take this cord, the other USB cord, and I plug it in to my top USB port here, and then I plug it into the Western Digital drive. So this is me unplugging the drive. It makes the noise.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to plug in this other one. Now watch, it'll work, and I'm going to be so pissed. Hi, Jim.
Hey.
I can't see you, but I know you joined. Okay, so now I plugged it in, and nothing. No noise, no nothing, nothing.
Go to device manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
Second to the last one.
You,
Expand that.
universal serial bus controllers?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
don't want to take all of it out.
Which, again, was my question. Which one do I know to do?
Expand it.
I did.
Well, which one says, hey, I'm the drive you want to dismount?
None of them.
I guess it's not there.
I mean, I don't know if it says it because it says generic USB hub, Intel USB 3.1 extensible host controller, USB composite device, USB composite device, USB composite device, and USB root hub USB 3.0.
Expand the one below that. See if there's anything listed there.
USB hub doesn't get that information.
However you pronounce it, Aura LED controller. So that's probably for my RGB fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
What about under system devices?
That's why you install USB safety remover.
Hey, Robert. So that's got a boatload of things, but I don't see anything in there.
See any exclamation points?
No. None.
It doesn't show the.
Okay, so here, let's leave that up and do this. I will unplug that one. I'll plug in the one that we know works. And see what.
So you put them in at the front?
No, I got one in the back and one on the front.
Okay.
I can plug it in the back. It's just a little bit of work to do that.
Yes, because sometimes on the front they do not get
Okay, there's the noise.
power.
There's it is showing that it's working. I don't need that open, so I'm gonna close it. Can I refresh this up here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where at?
Action and scan for hardware changes.
Scan, add.
Scan. On where it says scan. Your actions.
Okay. I don't see any difference down here in the universal serial bus controllers.
I
What's
totally.
what's the other devices that I see? Western Digital SES device, USB device.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
That's my Western Digital. That's what this is. My Western Digital external drive or notebook or whatever the hell it's called.
Okay. That's the thing you're having issues with.
No, I'm having issues with the 4 foot long USB cord I want to use, so I can plug it in the back and then I can put it where I want to put it. Right now, I got it sitting on top of the computer because it's accessible to that USB port.
Do you have another USB cable?
A thing about using longer USB cables with the with hard drives is it affects the data transfer rate. That's the reason why when you buy a USB hard drive at the store, they always ship with really short USB cables.
Ken doesn't have that problem, Alex. It just plain don't work.
Right. And I don't think I have another one. I would really have to dig out my box of goodies in the closet, and I haven't done that yet. So I honestly don't know if I do or not.
I have questions.
Go.
Raise your hand.
I'm not gonna raise my hand. I'm gonna wait for the rest of you to stop babbling. All right. So here's my first question: the Western Digital device, is it a USB 2 or USB 3 device?
I'd have no idea.
should say on
Probably
it.
2.
How old is it?
I've lived here 2 years. I lived in Las Vegas for 3 years, so it's at least 5 years old, at least.
Okay, that would probably make it a USB 2 device.
Would it say anywhere on there what it is?
Well, if it was a USB 3 device, it would say it.
Okay.
If it doesn't say anything at all, then yeah, I would assume it's a USB 2 device.
I actually have a USB 3 hard drive. It was probably one of the first USB 3 hard drives ever made because it is over 10 years old now. Because we've lived at this house for 8 years.
Oh wow, the cover comes off.
Had it when we lived at the apartment.
That's pretty interesting.
Don't you have the model number?
It would tell you on the cover or somewhere where the cable plugs in whether or not it's USB 2 or USB 3. If it was USB 3, it would say it. If it doesn't have any indication whatsoever, assume it's USB 2.
Right.
Yeah, no, there's nowhere on here. It says Western Digital 2 terabyte, and then the label on the back, it just got the pin number or the part number and the serial number, and it's a product of Thailand. And then the cover slides back and forth, and it's just got a 2 terabyte Western Digital drive in it, and nowhere in here does it say anything about
You'd be
being.
able to take that part number and Google it and add Western Digital to it, and you
So
should be
what
able to
is the
find the
part
specs on
number?
it.
The part number is all capital letters, W, D is in Dave, B, Alpha, Alpha, Foxtrot, 0020, Hotel Bravo Kilo -01, and then off to the side 4410 Charlie.
That's the serial number.
Serial number is Whiskey Charlie Alpha Victor Yankee 374388 or Bravo Bravo. I can never tell my 8s and my B's apart.
Okay.
Even with my glasses on, I can't tell what it is.
No, you got enough of it with the first part.
Okay.
So Jim, I don't know how long you were watching the stream, but I got everything off of that one drive that we identified as
So
being
is that-
bad.
Western Digital, my book, Essential 2 terabyte USB 2.
Okay.
3.5-inch external hard drive.
Okay. So we guessed
Right.
on that. Okay. So
Like I said, if it didn't say that it was USB 3, assume it's USB 2. So
Right.
that confirms it.
Yep. So maybe I thought maybe that cord was wrong, so I plugged it in over here to my other machine, and it works just fine. And I'm plugging it into a USB 2 port, so I don't understand why it doesn't work. That makes 0 sense at all to me. But then again, not a lot of things do make a lot of sense to me, so.
Uh,
Yes.
Go to the Western Digital website and search for that part number and see if there's a driver for it.
I think Catherine's on there now, or she was.
does it,
Well, it
Well,
bothers me that there's a yellow exclamation next to that Western
I
Digital,
just caught that too.
which would indicate to me that it's looking for a driver.
So update,
Yeah.
search
Click-
automatically.
That'll
Yeah.
do for now.
Windows was unable to install.
That's why it's not working.
Yeah, that's probably part of the reason why it's not working correctly. So you're gonna have to go to Western Digital site, plug in that model number, and see if there's either a driver or a software download for it.
Catherine, can you put the model number in chat for me so I can go do that? You, you already got it. I don't want to look for it. I already plugged it back in. I'll get it. I'll figure it out. So Jim, how you been?
I'm hanging in there.
Any more experiments with Windows 11?
No, it's on the laptop, and it's, it is what it is. I basically ignore it for the most part. There's still too many. There's still too many things going on. Too many weird things that they're doing to it. Things they're still changing, and it's like, whatever.
Yeah, that's.
Jim,
Yes.
are you Jim?
Oh, I don't know. I'll answer to any name.
Okay, if you're,
Yeah, yes.
Check, see if you've got any
Okay.
Windows updates that you need to do.
Jim, did you check under Windows optional drivers? Because when I updated my laptop to Windows 11, there were a lot of older drivers,
Yeah.
and they had to be installed for it to see
Click, whoa,
everything.
whoa. Click on View Optional Updates. Now expand the driver updates. Western Digital.
There you go.
Good eye, Greg. So check this box.
Yes.
I would check all of them.
Yes, check all of them, like all.
What the hell is the AMD device?
Where do you see AMD at?
Advanced
Mm.
Micro Devices, AMD.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No
you're
clue,
running
honestly.
Intel.
It's
Then
pointing
I
to
would
it's pointing
uncheck
to something media. I have no idea what the hell that's all about. That's
I would
interesting.
uncheck that for now.
Logitech's my camera.
Intel display, yeah, and then now click download and install.
Well,
Yeah.
that shows. Okay, so here's the date on that advanced micro device shows November 16th of 2017. Is that just a fictitious date somebody made up?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not a fictitious date. The question is what AMD device is it? Is it recognizing in your system? That's what I don't understand.
I don't either, because to the best of my knowledge, I don't have anything AMD.
I've got a few of those drivers that I've seen under the view optional updates for mice and keyboard that I'm not using. I'm using Logitech.
No, don't do it yet. They're still downloading the other thing. Aha. Okay.
Aha. Markieren gemacht.
Do we hear 4?
Sold to the man with the spittoon haircut. All right. Who knows that reference? No. No, it's not. I just gave you a hint.
Three Stooges.
There you go. There you go. Who said it?
Three
Who said it?
Stooges.
There you go.
Jesus, my-
Like sweetening.
Is that Mo Curly?
Mo was probably the one with the spittoon haircut. Yes.
Mm.
Curly, Mo, and Larry.
And sometimes the other one.